Mom, do you have a minute? I have something to tell you.
Irene, it's been a while. You haven't come back home in years. You're terrible. You barely reply to my messages, and when you do, it's so brief. I've been so worried about how you're doing.
Sorry, Mom. It's been crazy with work and personal stuff. But I send money every month, so that should show I'm doing fine, right?
Yeah, but I've been lonely since Dad passed away. I wish you'd come home more often. So what's the news? It's rare for you to contact me.
It's wonderful news.
Oh, are you taking me on a trip with your bonus or something?
Wrong. My bonus wasn't that big. Sorry.
Oh, too bad.
Maybe next time. So the news is, I got engaged to the guy I've been with.
Engaged? Since when?
Don't get mad. I'll bring him over to meet you soon.
I'm not mad. This is truly wonderful. So who's the lucky guy?
He's really nice. We met at work.
So you've been together for a while, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we decided to get married, so we've been together for over 3 years.
Really? I thought you didn't have a boyfriend.
That's rude. I do get my share of attention, you know.
I guess so. You've got the looks, just like me when I was young.
Well, I'm thankful to you.
I was pretty popular in my younger days.
Oh, yeah?
You know I was a homecoming queen. I got love letters and flowers every day. Getting asked out was an everyday occurrence, and someone was always waiting for me after school to drive me back home.
It sounds like a movie.
In college, I was a popular cheerleader, you know. I'd been asked out by a now famous football player.
Did that really happen?
It did. My schedule was packed during my days. On weekends, I'd be taken to movies or go for drives. Oh, if only I could go back to those days. I mean, I'd still like to find love if I had the chance.
Why not? You're single after all.
I know. 50-something is still young. And I'm sure Dad in heaven would approve. By the way, how old is your fiancé?
Actually, he's 10 years older than me.
Oh, that's quite an age difference.
But he looks much younger. He's a career-driven, cool guy.
Uh-huh. Well, you've always been a bit childish, so an older guy might suit you. I guess you didn't inherit my preference for younger men.
True. Dad was younger than you.
Yeah, he was such a sweet, dependable guy. Well, if your fiancé is someone you chose carefully, then I don't think there's anything to worry about.
We'll come visit next long weekend. Look forward to it.
Got it. You take care.
I'll be in touch again soon.
Irene, have you gotten home yet? I'm so glad to have met Chester today.
I just got back. Thanks so much for today, Mom. He was really nervous at first, but he said he was relieved to meet someone nice like you.
You should have stayed over.
Sorry, he has to work tomorrow. I wanted to stay longer too.
It's fine. Being busy is a good thing.
By the way, you really went all out.
Of course. I was meeting your fiancé.
You were in the kitchen all morning. He was amazed by all the delicious dishes you made.
I wanted to give you both the best hospitality. I woke up at 5 a.m. to go to the market and pick out fresh ingredients.
And you were all made up and dressed up nicely too.
Of course. I wanted to make a good impression on him.
So, what do you think? Do you like him?
Of course. He passes both in looks and income.
Geez, look at his character, not just those things.
I told you I trust your choice, so I'm not worried. Besides, you can't know everything from just one meeting. I'll get to know him better. I got his number too.
When did you do that?
When you stepped out. Did I need your permission to get his number?
No, I'm just surprised.
But you two won't be contacting each other much, I guess. Just in case. Any objections?
No, ma'am.
Good girl.
He felt better after meeting you. He was worried because of the age gap. He's glad you accepted him.
Of course. I don't mind the age if he's good looking.
You're something else. Oh, by the way, he said you're beautiful. All that effort paid off.
I guess I've still got it, huh?
Oh, and once I meet his parents, we're planning to move in together.
Really?
That way we can save on rent, and I can send more money to you.
Oh, that would be helpful.
Your job is tough, right? You should cut back a bit and enjoy life more.
You're right. Since it seems like I've still got it, maybe I should look for a new partner too.
That's a great idea. I'd feel better knowing you had someone.
I'll have to find someone like Chester.
Did you like him that much?
Yeah, he's handsome and seems sincere. I think he might be too good for you. Maybe he'd be better off with me, you know.
Hey, stop it. Don't scare me.
Anyway, I'll work on improving myself. I'll find someone and be happier than you.
Yeah, let's be happy. I'll call you again soon.
Okay, and say hi to Chester for me.
Will do. I need to talk to you about something.
What's wrong?
It's about Chester.
Is something wrong with him?
Lately, he's been acting strange.
Strange how? Wait, are you thinking there's another woman?
This isn't a joke. I'm worried sick.
Oh, sorry. So you're suspecting him of cheating?
I want to believe he's not the type to cheat. He seems outgoing but is actually a homebody. But lately, he's been going out a lot. Even today, he went out early and hasn't come back.
Going out isn't a big deal. Being too controlling can ruin a relationship.
I know, but it's just weird. He's been coming home late a lot too.
You're together at home and work. Isn't that enough?
That's not the point.
You're just complaining.
He never used to touch his phone much, but now he's always on it. It seems like he's constantly messaging someone.
I get that it bothers you. But don't snoop through his phone.
Right?
Nothing good comes from that.
I guess, but I'm still so worried.
It's okay.
How can you be so sure? Is it just because he gave you a good impression?
Because I know who he's been messaging.
What? Really? Who is it? How do you know?
Because it's me.
Huh? You've been messaging him?
Yes, I told you I got his number.
You said it was just in case. What have you been talking about every day?
A bit of everything. Hobbies, work.
Really?
We're going to be family, so we should get to know each other.
Oh, thank goodness it was you. I thought he was talking to some woman I didn't know.
Are you relieved it's me?
Yes, I was so worried he was cheating.
Looks like your instincts were right, though.
What do you mean?
You know I like younger men.
Yeah, I know, but...
He's successful and earns well. And if a serious person like you chooses him, he must be great.
What are you trying to say?
Are you willing to be a good daughter to me?
Of course I am, but...
Then give me your fiancé.
What the heck? Wait, let's talk over the phone. Mom, you're joking, right? Why aren't you answering?
He's here with me right now.
Holy cow! He went to your place this morning?
Yes, I asked him to and he did.
So, what about him coming home late recently?
Yeah, we've been going out to eat or talking on the phone when we can't meet.
This has to be a joke.
It's not a joke. Don't be rude.
Rude?
I told you I was looking for a new partner.
That's your right, and I do want you to be happy. But with Chester? This is ridiculous.
I'm serious.
What does he think about all this?
Who knows? But he comes whenever I call. Even though I'm older, I'm closer to his age than you are. It's only a matter of time before he switches to me.
No way. This is unreal.
Don't underestimate your mother.
Are you seriously trying to take my fiancé?
Yes, and I will soon.
I can't believe this. Is this what a mother does?
Are you going to argue with me? You owe me for raising you.
That doesn't mean I have to give up my fiancé to repay you. You're out of your mind.
You're so disrespectful. Has living in the city made you lose your sense?
Anyone would think this is insane.
I don't care what's normal.
Excuse me?
Just do your duty and be a good daughter.
This isn't what being a good daughter means.
If I'm happy, then it's considered being a good daughter. You're so stubborn. There's no turning back now. And remember, they say there are plenty of fish in the sea. You can easily find another one.
This is unbelievable. How can you even think like that? It's not that easy to find someone I want to marry.
You're still young. Get busy on dating apps. You're decent looking. Being young means you'll have plenty of suitors.
You're talking about me like I'm a commodity. If you're seriously saying such awful things, I'll stop sending you money.
Even without it, I have him. It doesn't matter.
This is just horrible. Unbelievable.
I think you've lost your mind. You keep saying unbelievable. And in case you didn't know, let me tell you something.
Is there more?
He's planning to buy a house. I'm so happy. A new house at my age.
What? He didn't tell me that.
I thought so. It's hard to talk about it, I guess, since it'll be our newlywed home.
Your newlywed home? He's my fiancé.
He said he wanted to live with me.
Unbelievable.
There it is again. Unbelievable. A woman with a limited vocabulary is boring and gets dumped.
He's not going to leave me or buy a house for you.
But this is reality. He's choosing me. Just accept it and give up.
I'm going to check with him right now.
You'll only hurt yourself, but go ahead. Do as you like. Irene, answer your phone. How long are you going to ignore me? What did you tell Chester? I can't get in touch with him at all.
Mom? What do you want? It's early in the morning, so annoying.
Finally, you respond. Put him on the phone.
That's impossible. He's not here.
Not there? Aren't you living together? Oh, have you already been dumped?
No, he's on a business trip.
Oh, I see. If I can't reach him, is he overseas?
You can contact people from overseas easily these days.
Then why hasn't he contacted me? You must have done something.
I just showed him our chat conversation. He was quite shocked.
Shocked? Why?
Because it was all your misunderstanding.
What? Misunderstanding?
He was just trying to get on your good side. He never thought you were targeting him romantically.
No way. That's impossible. He always came running when I called. He was always so sweet to me. He must be in love with me.
That was his way of being polite. He didn't want to be disliked by my mother, so he went along with you.
That's a lie. His eyes looked like he was in love.
Well, I have a message from him. Trying to hit on your daughter's fiancé is disgusting.
What? That's awful. Calling me disgusting? I'm still an attractive woman.
You might think you still have it, but that's the truth. Too bad.
What does that mean?
It means he has no interest in you at all.
That's a lie. What about the house?
Another misunderstanding. The house he's planning to buy is for us.
That can't be. He even asked for my preferences. He asked what type of house I wanted to live in.
He was thinking about future cohabitation. He just wanted to know your preferences for that.
This is unbelievable.
I've told him to ignore any contact from you completely. He's also blocked you.
Are you sure? If he does that, it'll only make me hate you more.
I'm okay with that.
You'll be hated by your own mother, you know.
I'm cutting ties with you, so you're no longer my mother.
What?
And I'll stop sending you money.
What are you talking about? Are you going to abandon me?
You're the one who said you didn't need my money.
That was if I married Chester. I thought he'd buy me a house. So I quit my job and canceled my apartment lease.
Wow, that's really jumping the gun.
I didn't think I'd need to work if he was going to support me. I've been wanting to get out of this old cramped apartment as soon as possible.
You should go back to work and contact your landlord to try and cancel the lease termination.
I don't want to keep living in this apartment. Anyway, you said he was considering cohabitation, right? Why don't I just move in with you guys right away?
What are you talking about? Are you planning to barge into our apartment?
We're family, so it should be fine.
Absolutely not. I would rather die than live with you.
I gave birth to you, and this is how you repay me? Are you okay with me being homeless?
This is your own doing.
You're horrible. How can you abandon your mother in such a state? You're a monster.
You're the monster here. I appreciate that you gave birth to me, but that doesn't mean I'll sacrifice my entire life for you, especially since you tried to take my fiancé, which is unacceptable as a mother.
You're overreacting. It's just a boyfriend.
Technically, you didn't even take him.
Think it over.
It doesn't matter what you say. It's impossible now. I've lost all respect for you.
You're so cold.
I understand that living alone can be lonely. Anyway, I've talked to Grandpa about all this.
Oh my God! You spoke to him?
Who else could I talk to? It's too embarrassing to tell my friends that my mom is trying to steal my fiancé.
I can't believe it.
Up until now, you've relied heavily on him. But don't think you can depend on his pension now that you're out of money. He was really angry, so I don't think he'll help you anymore.
Oh no!
And don't contact me anymore.
Are you really going to cut ties with me?
Yes, I'm serious. Thank you for raising me, but this is goodbye.
Wait, Irene! Please answer me. I'll give up on Chester, I promise. Don't abandon me.
I blocked my mom and completely cut off contact. According to my grandfather, she begged to live with him after she couldn't cancel her lease termination. But he turned her away. Having quit her job and without money, she's now scraping by with a part-time job. She no longer has the luxury to wear makeup or dress up, and has become just a shabby old woman. Despite this, she's still desperate to catch a good man. However, her attempt to go after my fiancé has become the talk of the town, so a remarriage is unlikely for her. Chester and I recently had our wedding and officially became husband and wife. Although I couldn't invite my mom, all my other relatives came, along with my friends and colleagues, making it a wonderfully happy occasion. Now I look forward to building a warm and loving home with my husband.